Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Gospel Station Sports and Talk. We are live on Facebook and Live 365 with a special 2-hour edition of the Game Plan with Luke Young. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got a very special guest sitting down with me today. We're going to introduce her shortly. But first, a little bit about our venue for the day. This is Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop. We've been here plenty of times before at 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. We both got some shaved ice here. I've got the Darth Vader versus the Luke Skywalker because I'm a giant nerd, but we'll talk about that again later. But 405-633-7778, that's the number you need to call for Aloha. Great for kids, great environment, both indoor and outdoor dining. And it's in a great location, obviously, right down the road from Southwestern Christian, from Southern Nazarene, from Bethany I. I mean, it can't be beaten. And friendly service, great price, all the things that would influence you to come by here and spend your money at a great locally owned business. So thanks to Aloha. They're tagged on our Facebook Live. But let's introduce our guest for this one. She's a little bit nervous, just a little bit, I've been told, but she's going to do a great job tonight. This is Miss Hannah Keele from SU softball, now graduated, but with many, many honors. And I'm going to introduce you as the NCCAA Player of the Year. Hope you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Well, thank you for sitting down and doing this show. How are you feeling today? How's it been?
Good, really good. Just relaxing, chilling, not doing much. Now softball's over, so that's basically all.
That is chilling. It's surprisingly nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird because I have all this free time, and now I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to do. So, but yeah, it's been nice to sit back and relax and figure out a plan for the future, what I have. So yeah.
All right, and I'll ask you about what those future plans are here shortly. But first, what flavor of shaved ice did you get? I said mine. You got to say yours now.
I got tiger's blood. I'm just basic.
No, it's not basic. It's classic. It's classic. It's a good choice. It's a good choice. I prefer sour things most of the time, but with a 2-hour show today, I thought that might not be the best idea.
I like sour teas. So like one of our teammates, Alexis Underwood, she worked at Built Bunny, and they had good teas, and I'd always go in there and just say, make me something, and she'd be like, okay. So yeah. But we are definitely a nutrition tea type of team, I will say.
Nutrition tea type of team. All right, I like it. That's a lot of teas in there.
Yeah.
All right, so again, thanks to Aloha as we get into this one. But let's just start off real simple. I've asked you, to introduce yourself, but you were at SU for 4 years. Now you're done with it, but you had a heck of a college career.
Yes.
Just real quick, having now walked the stage and graduated, walk me through what that process was like for you.
I'd just say it's very eye-opening because a lot of people don't think they're gonna make it this far, and then they do make it. But it was very a milestone reach for me personally. I've had multiple people in my family graduate college with bachelor's and master's degrees, and just to be another one added to it was kind of nice. So yeah. That
is pretty cool, and we're all proud of you, happy for you. It's a one-of-a-kind experience to get to walk the stage. That is for sure. So that's your end of the semester. How's the beginning of summer been? You said you haven't had a lot to do, but that is kind of nice.
Yeah, we caught up a few times with the girls, just hanging out basically. I just moved into a house, so I'm trying to put that together slowly. Just working, just doing little things. Been helping out with the few travel ball practice here and there, but that's about it. So
you've got 3 different teams, it sounds like, trying to get you to come back and coach.
Yeah. Still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it. That was one of my questions for you today, because Coach Brandon Morales did have to have me ask you if you would be willing to come back and coach if he asked.
If he did ask me, I probably would say yes, but we'd have to make some arrangements. So, yeah.
That's a good answer. Yes, conditionally.
Yes.
Yeah. I gotcha. That's awesome. Hey, have you been watching any of the Women's College World Series at the D1 level?
I did. I watched as much as I could when I wasn't at work, and then I actually got to go watch the final game last night.
Really?
Yeah, I actually got to. It was kind of fun. I went with one of my teammates, Jesse Morales, now old teammates, friends. I don't know. We've been friends for a while.
Still teammates.
So.
It still works.
Yeah, but we got to go watch it and just getting there, just sitting through the whole game, watching it go back and forth. It was kind of it reminded us of our game, the championship, and so it was kind of cool to see them win and definitely go back to back because it's hard. So it's a very fun experience.
I've heard that it's like again breaking attendance records, and there were more home runs hit this
Oh
tournament than
yeah,
ever before.
yeah. I do. The attendance definitely was broke because yes, there were no Oklahoma teams in there, but at the same time, like all these teams that made it brought their whole
Hmm.
families, town. Like it was just insane. And then you also have those Oklahoma people that root for like the Jordy Fromm and all that. So and the Carlin Pickens. I mean, it was just a pitcher's battle all the way around, in my opinion. And then some bats got hot, and some bats didn't. So,
Yep. That's how it goes.
yep.
Yeah, it did. I wish I had gotten to watch it because I saw the final line. It did look like a
Yeah,
very interesting game.
it was.
Speaking of obviously softball, my next question: has this been your only sport? Were you a multi-sport athlete growing up?
Softball was not my only sport, actually. I played basketball from 7th grade to my senior year of high school, and I was going to play here at SCU, but it was a lot of wear and tear in high school, and I didn't want to go through that all over again. So I just stuck to softball.
I can't say I blame you with that one. It's tough to play too, but I didn't know you played any basketball. How good's the three-point shot to this day?
I don't know. I haven't shot a basketball in quite some time, so it's just hit or miss basically. We'd go and mess around during like some free time we had, just a few of us just shooting basketball with Brandon, Jesse, and all them. So yeah, I mean I haven't shot in a while, so I really don't know. I was more of a defensive player, just how I was in softball.
Well, we've got a couple courts right up the road.
Yeah, we're good.
You grew up here locally. You were from Mustang. Now you're over in Yukon after going obviously to college here in Bethany.
Yeah.
Did you always want to stay local, or has that just kind of been how it worked out and you're happy about it?
So I was originally going to go to NOC Enid and play at a JUCO for 2 years, and then was going to come to SCU. Going to my senior year of high school, I realized I could not go that far away from home, and yeah, I'm a homebody, so I stuck close to home and was close to all my friends and got to play college ball and go to college with them. So I think it was the right decision at the end of the day to stay close and just be close to everybody.
It does make it a unique experience being so close to home. You told me before we started that you could drive here and drive back any day.
Yeah, I didn't stay on campus a whole lot. I had friends that lived on campus and we'd go hang out there. But I literally live like 10 minutes down the road, so it's not that far of a drive for me.
That would have been nice. I tell you
Yeah.
what, that would have been nice. Well, so you've played softball here. Now, which would you say if you could do any of them professionally? Would you want to do pro softball or pro basketball?
Probably post softball, just because I've done it longer and I know more about it. I'm very when it comes to sports, I like to think like of game plans and like what they could do and what they shouldn't do, like and all that. My softball IQ is high, my basketball IQ is very high. I just didn't choose to go the basketball route, so I definitely choose softball.
There you go. You have always struck me as a strategic person in that
Yes.
sense, and that does translate to the field. And again, we're gonna talk about that all in due time. All in due time.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got 4 segments here. We're getting to it.
No worries.
What's your favorite position on the softball field? You're mainly a shortstop, but you played a lot of different places.
I mean, being a leadoff, you'd be like, oh, she's definitely a center fielder. And then when I go short, I was like, man, this probably throws a lot of people off. But either probably center or third, personally. Third base, you have literally no time to react, and you just gotta react and throw. Center field, you gotta cover a lot of ground, which I have done way back in my high school years. But I got to play one game this year in center field and made a good play. So, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Center or
what was the
third.
play?
That was a diving catch. I definitely read the ball wrong, so I just kind of had to make up for it. But, like, everybody was cheering, and I was like, I just read the ball wrong, guys. It's okay.
That's when you just pop up, smile and wave,
Yep.
and smile and wave.
That's what I did. We were
Been
playing
there.
USAO, so I was like, oh, it's like a big catch at the times.
Yeah, that just makes it even more impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. Your team, you've told a lot about the friends you've been able to go and do it with. What are all they up to? That sentence wasn't grammatically correct, but what are they all up to right now?
I know a few of them are just got jobs that they started this past week. As I said, me and Jesse are trying to still figure out what we're gonna do with our lives at this point. I think we have it somewhat figured out. But yeah, I think either going back to school or getting jobs is what we've all decided to do. So, and then the rest of them are playing ball now. So
Actually,
without us,
that's a good point. How many did you graduate this year?
we graduated 6 seniors. Only 5 of us were there for all 4 years. We had one JUCO transfer that came in, and Jasmine. She was amazing. She's from El Paso, Texas. When I was talking about they're very far away, she was one of the ones that's far, far away. So, but I think that was another thing that just like helped us get to where we were at the end of the day was we'd been here for all 4 years. We'd done all the work that it took to get there, and we were just ready to go to battle at any given point. So
Before you knew it, you became the core.
yeah, we were just freshmen. Like literally the other day, it felt like we were just freshmen, and then turned around and we're walking the stage all together. We're all seniors. I was like, man, it's insane. But yeah, we graduated 6 of us softball seniors from that program this year. So
When you look back, does it really feel that fast like it was just yesterday?
it kind of does some days. Yeah, it's like some days we were just doing same old, just a few years younger, and then next thing you know, you're graduating. You got to find out plans, what you're gonna do after. So yeah.
How important is that companionship for a team to be successful, to have girls that are locked in that way?
I would say like us all being able to be so close as we were throughout the 4 years. Obviously, like Kelsey came and joined us her sophomore year, and she was a big part of that 2024 team that also became runner-up. But I mean, just staying close and like sticking with everybody, it's just something you never would have thought like happened. Like yeah, we're girls and stuff, but we stuck through a lot through the end of the day. Like we got put through so many different things, and it was just like we're here, we got to do it, we're all in this together. And that was like our theme this year, we're all in this together. So
Did we have the song playing in the background all the times we said it? Or?
it was like that was kind of our theme song, like from I want to say middle of January to the end of the season. Like we're all in this together, and then there'd be those few other songs that would just like pop up and come, but mainly the High School Musical one where we're all in this together, and we got through it. Like yes, some practices were rougher than others, some days were harder than others, but we all came together at the end and wanted the same goal. So
Yeah, you went very, very far in the postseason. You put together an incredible season again.
really, yeah.
And tell me now, before we go to break, just really quickly, when you look back on that, what do you think? How do I want to word this? Tell me about the coach's impact on that group and how much they helped you gel together.
The coach's impact that they had on us this year is we were playing for the seniors. Like the seniors weren't only playing for themselves; we were playing to build something. We've built a culture these past 4 years. Just having their impact and like them guiding us to do what we need to do to show the younger girls what it's about to make it this far in postseason, and what it's like to win, what it's like to lose. Just knowing the differences and being able to come out the next day and be able to perform even better than whether you won or lost. Like they made a huge impact on us, and just being able to trust them and know that whatever they decided was what was best for us at that point. Like I think the trustworthiness and like them, they also fed into us. So like them being able to feed into us and us being able to feed into them was just like a good mesh, and being able to make that big impact on us.
Right.
So,
And culture is more than just winning games.
yeah, we definitely built a culture upon losing a lot more than we thought, but those are those bumps in the road, and as we've said all season, God has written out our story. He written out the path. We just had to follow it. And it sucks that every year it's happened, like it hasn't gone our way, but this is what God has wanted us for.
Right.
Like when we lost those 4 times to Wayland, it was like we got hit in the face and we were like, oh, it's time to go. Like now we go. So, but yeah.
Hey, we'll talk more about that path and some of those games along the way when we come back for our next segment because we do have to go to break here. But I'm very interested to really dive into this season. It'll be fun.
Me too.
We're at Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop here in downtown Bethany, actually right down the road from Southwestern Christian University. It's on the corner of Council and the Expressway. Can't miss it. Great locally owned business filled with great people. Dining here today, we've got ours. Mine's about to melt and overflow, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that and break. But call 405-633-7778 for Aloha, and we'll be back after this. Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778 and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez take style to another level for men, women, and children of all ages. Sitting at 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang, and with more than 15 years of combined experience, you'll find your new favorite salon in Twisted Scissors and Cuts by Dez. Call 405-589-8186 to book an appointment and find out more about the services these amazing ladies offer, all right in the heart of Mustang, Oklahoma. Highly rated and all local, stop by 104 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang or call 405-589-8186 today. Sword and Stone Apparel in Mustang creates handmade quality gifts for men and children perfect for any occasion. With handmade clothing, toys, soaps, and candles, Sword and Stone Apparel can gear up anyone. Stop by 108 South Castle Rock Lane in Mustang to browse their shelves where you'll find 3D printed items, hats and chains, and much, much more. Sword and Stone is perfect for those who like sharp blades and a touch of dark humor. Call 405-806-5444 and ask about sales, gift cards, and more. Locally owned and operated. Thunder up. Tired of getting gouged by overpriced department or public laundry facilities? Us too. That's why we stop by Essential Laundry Express in OKC, 7936 North MacArthur Boulevard. Open daily from 8 to 8, Essential Laundry offers pickup, delivery, self-serve services, alongside washing, drying, and folding services to boot. Locally owned and operated, Essential Laundry takes exceptional care of your clothes. It even offers added perks like a kids' corner and value-add centers that make it the Essential Laundry Center for express services. Essential Laundry Express, 405-449-3610. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, spring is here. And when you need help with all your tools, lawnmowers, and more, Evans Hardware out here in Midwest City is the place to be. 1021 South Douglas Boulevard. In the springtime, lawnmower maintenance is more important than ever. In Evans Hardware, it's the place to go for all your lawnmower maintenance tools. They've got seat repair, they've got brand new handles, blade sharpeners, and cleaners, and of course new belts line the walls as well. Remember, when you need lawnmower maintenance, power tools, stuff for the garden, and everything in between, Evans Hardware in Midwest City, 1021 South Douglas Boulevard is the place to go. Do it best here at Evans Hardware. And we're back from commercial break here on the Game Plan with Luke Young, live on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, segment number 2. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching online, listening on the audio-only version of this, we Want to thank you for tuning in. We're live with Hannah Keele here at Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop. It's movie night here at Aloha Shave Ice. That begins at 9:30 p.m. The dining area will be open until 9, so you can get in here, get your seats. I think they're playing Ratatouille tonight.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. So.
It's a pretty. I like the film. I think it's a good choice.
I like Ratatouille.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. What's your favorite movie? Would you say?
Probably Lilo and Stitch. I've literally just grown up on it my whole life, so it's one of my favorite movies.
Well, do I have good news for you? I think that's the last movie they're playing on their selection of movie nights throughout this year. There you go. She's coming back for the Lilo and Stitch movie night. Hey, shout out to Aloha for hosting the show, letting us come by. I mean, we've come to them for so many things and shows with so many different teams at this point, it feels like, and the doors are always open, and they are for you too. Stop by here, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Remember, come watch movie night tonight. Bring the whole family. It'll be a great time. But all right, it's segment number 2, so we're going to talk more about the years at SCU and the path to where you are now. And I think starting this one out, I want to ask you, before we dive back into the games, what the biggest difference was between high school and college for you.
It was definitely more fast-paced. Definitely coming from a bigger high school to a smaller college, you saw a lot of stuff that you weren't used to. I mean, I would just have to say it's faster paced, basically. Especially, like, in the classes and stuff. Like, it's so much more faster than learning in high school, so.
I go back home, and I'm surprised with how much time they have sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So if that was what was most different, what was the best part about going to college?
I'd probably have to say the best part was like meeting new people, because like going to such a big high school, I didn't really get to meet a lot of people besides like basketball and softball, so it was like kind of hard. But I got to meet a lot more people, I would say, throughout my years at SCU, and I'm very grateful for that.
So then one more question here on this topic. What was the biggest similarity between your high school and your college?
I don't know. The similarities, like, they vary, like, between certain things. But, I mean, I had a different teacher for literally everything every year. So it was just kind of like, oh, this, I guess it's another difference. But I had one teacher or two for all my classes. I guess, like, how long the classes were, I guess. Like, they were pretty similar to how long my high school ones were. So.
Saying they all dragged on and I was ready to go.
Basically.
Do you have a favorite memory from a school event, a class that you attended, anything like that?
At SCU, it's probably the yoga class.
Yoga class?
Yeah.
I must have missed out on that one.
Well, Kanice Majors, we have, like, this guy come in. His name's Shane, and he does, like, a yoga class. And it's, like, you don't think it's hard. And until you do it, you're just like, oh, yeah, yoga's, like, intense. But I loved it. So I would definitely do it again.
Did you ever take strategies for student success?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I had it with Professor Seacrest, so.
Oh, yeah. That was my favorite class.
Oh, yeah. I love Professor Seacrest. She was super sweet and stuff. I actually saw her the other day, so it's pretty nice.
Yeah, that class, for those who don't know, and I assume that's most people, you showed up, you didn't do anything, and then you left.
Yep. There for 5 minutes. I had that class at 7:50 my freshman year.
Nice.
Yep, me and Jesse had it together, so.
Oh, that must have been a hoot. That must have been great. I showed up, and I remember one time our entire class was show up, go to the gym, play dodgeball, and leave.
Yeah, we showed up, we, like, wrote, like, she gave us a planner, and we, like, wrote stuff down about the year, and then, like, halfway through that class, you did not have that planner anymore. So, and that was your grade, so you were, like, scrambling to find it if you could, but, yeah.
That's good. Oh, man, I love those classes. Shout out SU and all their professors. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, but we talked, maybe that's one of the easier parts going to college. What was one of the more difficult parts? And I want to ask this both for the classwork and the practices.
On the classwork side, I'd probably say, like, just getting up and, like, finding all the buildings, because, like, it doesn't look confusing, like, once you know it, but, like, at the first, you're like, where's all this? Like, all the different building names, than what the paper says versus what you know it as, so that part. The practices, I'd have to say coming here I kind of knew what I was expecting, like, with the practices. Some of them were a lot harder than others. High school ones, we were doing different stuff every single day. But coming here, the practices were harder, longer, more more grit to go into every practice. But yeah,
You guys would tend to start a lot earlier than baseball did, so
oh yeah,
we thought we got the warmest parts of the day. Y'all were really out there in the warmest
oh
parts.
yeah. When they say starting practice at 1:30, they're starting in and out at 1:30. So you got to get there 12:45 or 1 just to get ready to get stretched. So
Yeah.
those are that was one thing that we got engraved our freshman year. If you were there at 1:30, you were late. You had to be there early. So
Well, believe it or not, that's part of what builds the culture that you talked about
yeah.
in segment number 1. And tell me a little bit more about that culture, in the small things like that, in people having to show up early and helping each other out.
I would definitely have to say some of us got there a lot earlier just because we knew the standard. We knew what it took to build what we did this year, and that was doing all like the small stuff, like getting the balls out, the buckets, and the pitching machine if we were using it that day, which that's terrifying. Hated pulling that machine out if it was coming at us, but just like doing the small things like that, and like before games, like getting the field ready, make sure it's drug, make sure it's all raked, the batter's boxes are even, where the catcher's stand is even, all the lines painted, like doing all the little stuff like that and being a part of it, I think is what helped me be able to put into building the culture at SCU for
That's good.
the softball program.
I mean, there's so much stuff you even said that I didn't even know y'all did.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. We used to have field days, and the past 2 years, those freshmen and sophomores did not know what a field day was. I said, y'all just be glad. Just be glad you don't know what a field day is, because pulling that sod off the back of the trailer and putting it down was not what I had in mind for a field day, but it was all worth it in the end. So.
One of the funniest things for me every time I was out there is because literally every time I'm out there, y'all have the golf cart going back and forth
Oh,
and
yeah.
back and forth.
It's about right.
Who likes driving it the most? Who's the best driver and who's the worst driver?
I got tended to drive it the most just because I knew how to drive it, and it is a very, very tricky start. Got to sit there and play with it. I'd say some of the underclassmen that we've had come in like to drive it a lot, so I can't just pick one. And I don't know who the worst driver is on it because I drove it most of the time, so I didn't really ride much. But yeah, so that'd have to be the other girl's discretion because not mine. So
You just don't want to say, you don't want to throw anybody under the golf cart.
I really just don't know though, because I would just drag the field. They'd be like, "Well, we need him. Like, take it." I don't want to drive it anymore. So
That's probably smart.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in the vicinity when it goes up a hill the wrong way.
yeah, probably not.
Right? All right. Well, before we talk more about the games, with the time we've got left, would you recommend an NAIA school to an up-and-coming high school kid looking to play at the next level?
Yes, I definitely would. I mean, yes, there's different levels of competition between NAIA, D3, D2, D1, but I feel like I found the most like satisfaction in an NAIA school, in a smaller school, because coming from my 6A high school to this college really made me like sit back and think like it's competitive. Like it's not like a low ball like people try to make it seem. It's a very competitive type of conference, any conference you're in. But yes, I definitely would recommend it to any upcoming high schoolers that are looking for a smaller, I'd say smaller, but a smaller like name, not
Right.
such a big name. So
They say anybody that makes it to college has done something crazy, no
Yeah.
matter where you go.
yeah, so I mean, and I personally don't think of it as like the level. I'm just people want to go play college ball, and no matter what level it's at, it's still a success that they get in their life, because making it to college and playing all 4 years of college and getting a degree is not as easy as a lot of people make it seem. So
For sure. Hey, we're going to our next break. We're halfway done with this show. At the rate we're going, I might ask you to say one extra. Yeah, she's thrilled to hear that. We're at Aloha Shave Ice and Coffee Shop here in Bethany, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. They've got a giant menu up there filled with snowballs, shaved ice, hard foods, and normal coffee and energy drinks actually up there. I've got the Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker. She's got the Tiger's Blood, correct?
Yep.
And I know when Blake gets here, my usual co-host, he prefers actually the energy drink. So trust me, we try out everything whenever we're coming here. But it's movie night tonight. Make sure you stop by. That starts at 9:30 p.m. The drive-thru will be open until 10, I believe. So make sure you stop by. We're going to our next break. More on the game plan when we come back right after this. Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods. At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics at 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 utilizes cutting-edge technology and personalized treatment plans centered around your goals, your comfort, and your natural beauty. Experience a range of services from IV therapy, Sculptra, acne treatments, and much more. With state-of-the-art machines like the T-Shape 2, Eris Lunara offers non-invasive, proven, and natural solutions for healthier skin that will have you feeling exquisite and rejuvenated. Other services like platelet-rich plasma therapy and peptide therapy not only enhance your natural features, but promote recovery and health at all levels. Call 405-563-1255 or stop by 800 South Garth Brooks Boulevard, Suite 100 to find out about what Eris Lunara Med Spa and Aesthetics can do for you. Remember, call 405-563-1255 today.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
We're back from break here on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk, segment number 3, live from Aloha Shaved Ice, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. They do have a website, so you can go and see the online menu that way. They're tagged on our Facebook. That's another great way to get in contact with them. Dine-in area open until 9 p.m. tonight. Drive-through open until 10, but it's a special night because it's movie night here at Aloha. Ratatouille playing tonight, if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if they have anybody back there helping them make the shaved ice like that.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe. We'll have to ask them about it. Remind me about that.
Okay.
All right. Aloha Shaved Ice, great locally owned business. We're happy to be working with them, of course. And on segment number 3, I was showing you right there a message for one of your coaches, actually, who is very desperate that you come back and coach with him.
Yes.
Well, actually, I want to ask his other question. And this is from Coach Morales, shout out Coach Morales, how have your coaches prepared you for your career and personal life, and how does your faith shape your goals for the future?
How they have prepared me personally for like my future and everything is like making sure that I'm strong, I'm independent, and just giving me all the confidence to know that I can go out and do whatever I put my mind to. And just basically like putting all the trust in God and like letting Him lead you down the path that He's paved out for you. So yeah, putting a lot of faith into what you do, and like not only trusting like those around you, but knowing that whatever choice you make is what will help you get through. So.
Right. And right there you mentioned the word again, the path that's been laid out for you. Let's talk about this season a little bit. We've been beating around the bush. It's time to dive into it. This year, by my count, you went 36-23. You were 2 wins shy of the best record in program history, which was set by a team you were on in 2023.
Yep.
So I wanted to ask you, what do you think were some key similarities between that team and this one? How'd you win so many games?
I want to say just like trusting in each other, like having faith in one another, and just knowing that no matter what happens at the end of the day, like I'm still going to love the girl next to me, and you're just doing it for the girl that's next to you. So like just trusting and knowing that if you don't get the job done, there's somebody behind you that will. So.
And going through the SAC and then the NCCAA, that level of competition, does that only serve to strengthen those bonds through that hardship, that toughness?
I think it does, yes, because, yes, we've faced the teams that we played in the SEC multiple times throughout the year, but playing them again and knowing that you could win something at the end of the day is just like it brings you all a lot closer than you thought you ever would, and just being able to know that the girl next to me is going to wants the same thing that I do, and that's to put it all on the line.
And all on the line was what it had to be pretty much every game through the World Series. So let's talk about that run. First off, Grapevine, nice area. What was the trip down there like?
It was fun. I mean, we all were kind of quiet, slept all the way down there, and then once we got down there, it was like, oh, we're here. It's go time. So, but it's very chill, relaxed, and trip down there. So, yeah.
Knowing that you had a long bracket, a long week ahead of you, what were the coaches really pushing for you guys to understand? What was a big point in practice?
The big point in practice was just trusting our game plan and knowing what we do, which would be the small ball game or just getting barreled to the ball, like just trusting in ourselves and being able to produce when we needed to. So
walk me through day one here, because in day one you get a win against Kentucky Christian and to open the tournament, and I imagine you guys are hyped. You're feeling the energy. You're ready to go. And then you take the unfortunate loss to University of Northwestern. Now you're in loser's bracket in day two. Walk me through how that, where y'all were after those 2 games.
Definitely after the first one, we were very hyped, very excited. Like we were ready to go. Coming in as the number 2 seed, which we've never done before, going into the NCCAA tournament, we were expected to win obviously, is what everybody thought with being the 2 seed. But when we played against Northwestern, it wasn't our best game, I will say. There were some hiccups. Didn't really play the small ball game as much as we should have. But it didn't really defeat us. It just wanted us to come back stronger and go fight. Been in dogfights before. Got to go win them now. So.
There you go. And you made it through day 2 unscathed. You sweep that one to make it to the final day. Once you got those wins, was it the same mindset of we still got to keep our head down and really grind out each victory, or did you kind of feel like you could breathe easier again?
Personally, I think we kept our heads down and still had to grind because on day 2 we sat through a 6-hour rain delay before playing our game. So just being able to sit there through that and be able to come out on top on day 2 was very big for us. So just being able to keep our head down and grind like we were, like we have been all season. So.
And it culminates in day 3, which is your toughest challenge yet, I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah.
So talk to me first about the morning of day 3, getting ready for those games.
The morning of day 3, we were, I didn't say like nervous or anything. Obviously, it was a win or go home, do or die type of situation, but just knowing that it was those situations, we were laying it all out on the line. We were doing anything and everything we could to get to the next pitch, get to the next inning, get to the next out. Like, it was just putting all the small stuff coming together in the end. So.
Actually, there's one thing I want to note real quick. You faced Wayland Baptist again in that bracket.
Yes.
Who is an SAC opponent.
Oh, yeah. Facing them, we faced them 4 times in regular season, 2 times at regionals. Yeah, 2 times at regionals, and then once in the World Series. I would say it's about even. They knew us, we knew them. It was mainly who had more grit, who was ready to come out and fight and win that game, even in the regional game, because they had to beat us twice. So, and they were already dog tired, but going from regionals and beating them, we had lots of confidence, and I don't think there was anything about us losing that game against them at all, because we knew we could beat them, and we knew it was doable. And like you said, we just kept our heads down and just grinded because we wanted that national championship feeling again, or the game. So.
And you did get back to that national championship game, and that one might not have went your way, but I know you guys left it all out on the line. I saw some videos from it.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all were playing hard during that one.
Mm-hmm.
And you personally, you had, I believe, the only RBI in that game. You battled the leadoff spot.
Swant, so, yeah. I mean, whatever gets us across the board. We had bases loaded. I came up and I know I had 2 strikes. I don't know what my ball count was, but I just knew I had to get up there, and I was like, this is our do or die situation. Like, it's now or never. So we had to really grind right there. So, but yeah.
I don't think I can find your exact count, but I'm looking at the box score from that one. You had the 1 hit, the 1 RBI. Kylie behind you had a hit. Kelsey had a hit, and Jasmine had the other hit in that one. And those are 4 players right there that have been stellar at SU.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Kelsey and Jazz, us seniors, all 6 of us just wanted to go out there, and obviously we wanted to win, but we all left it out there on the line. Like, people might disagree or whatever, but the seniors knew what it meant to get back to that position because we were sophomores the last time we were in that position. So just being able to go out there and have that feeling again of being in the championship game was just unimaginable. Like, obviously we've put the work in all season and it showed, but sometimes what God has written for you is just not what you expect at the end of the day. So,
but it sounds to me, just listening to the way you've talked about and the way you've talked about your team, that you feel like they're set up to succeed in the near future.
Oh, yeah, they are. I will be watching or coaching, whichever it is. But they have been set up for success from the get-go. From the moment you step on campus, they don't realize it until they get to the field come September 1st, but they will be set up for success in every way possible. It's just, it takes that fall for you all to mesh together, and then once the spring comes, y'all are like glue. Like, it takes the fall, but I will say, once the spring came, we were all ready. It's like you couldn't stop us. We put our mind to something, we were going to get it done.
All right. I've got one question, but I think I'm going to save it for the next segment.
Okay.
All right. We'll go to one more break. When we come back, the final 15 minutes. And then I've got a few more questions I want to ask you about the team and their future there at SCU. So should be a fun time. But first, a little bit more about Aloha. They've got these games on each table that you can play when you stop by here. Scrabble's on this one. This is chess or checkers, whatever you want it to be. It's supposed to be checkers, but they've got these dotted around here. You can stop by here with the entire family and play a game while you eat their amazing shaved ice. And it's also movie night, of course. They've got a TV actually right up beside us on this side, so stop by here in the dining area. The lobby area will close at 9:30, if I've got that right. So make sure you get in here before that so you can watch the movie. It's Ratatouille tonight. Come on out and spend your night at a great locally owned business. We're going to one more break. When we come back, our final segment and more from Hannah Keele.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest color, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100. When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice. On the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Broncos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778 and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
Ship it sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm with Red River Credit Corporation. I've been with the loan service for about 2 years. We'd love to help you with your auto or signature loans. We are located at 1081 South Cornwall Drive in Suite 401, Yukon, Oklahoma. Our phone number is 405-354-1930. We offer no credit checks on our clear and free title. Our title loans are a quick service, no credit check needed. Just come in with your vehicle and your title and we get you taken care of. We offer electronic closing. If you're a former borrower or an established loan here, we can help you from the comfort of your house. We're a quick and friendly service and we'd love to meet you for the first time. Stop by and see us today.
We return for our final segment here on this hour of the game plan. We're sitting down with Hannah Keele, who's finally made it to her last one. I know she's ready to get out of here. She's tired of being pestered, but we're at Aloha Shaved Ice, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway again. Let me give you that phone number one more time. It's 405-633-7778. Call in, ask about their menu items, and ask about the movie night that's happening tonight. It'll begin at about 9:30. Apparently you can sit out in your car in the parking lot and watch as it's projected like an old drive-in movie theater. That's pretty cool.
Sounds like fun.
I definitely thought it was going to be indoors. But
Yeah, I did too.
But hey, stop by, outdoor dining area, indoor dining area, games to play, and friendly people behind the counter that are eager to serve you. They are tagged in our Facebook Live again. All right, so let's get back in our conversation here. At the end of the year, what if you could give anything? What words would you leave your teammates for their next season? What piece of advice would you leave behind?
The piece of advice I would leave behind is give it your all and don't give nothing less, just because giving it your all, you look back and you know you've done something. And I feel like that's what my senior class left behind was we put it all out there. And we gave it our all, and there's nothing to frown upon, if I'm being honest about that. Like, giving it your all and don't leave anything behind. It may go your way, it may not, but you just have to trust it.
No, the team might not have won that championship, but you were rewarded in a lot of different ways because you are, let's see, all region. Actually, I've got a list here. Let me pull up the picture. Freshman of the year at one point, Central Region Player of the Year, All-Americans, All-Conference, All-Region, Player of the Year for the NCCAA, which is a really big one. You're the school's all-time hits leader, their single-season steals leader, and the all-time steal leader.
Yes.
I think you've been rewarded for leaving it all out there on the field.
Yes, I have over the years. But I will say this, like, none of that is even near possible without my teammates throughout the 4 years of me being here, being able to push me to be a better version of myself on and off the field. I don't really like to boast in my whatever awards you like to call those, but I do give all the credit to my teammates and my coaches over the past 4 years because they have pushed me in ways I didn't think I'd be able to be pushed at all. So just knowing that they're part of those awards as well, like they might have my name on it, but I wouldn't be nowhere near any of those without any of them. So
You're too humble. You're too humble for that. Actually, I had one question. When you kind of made your end of the career announcement, made the posts and all the pictures of social media, one thing you wrote is you wanted to thank Coach Morales for picking you up when you didn't want to touch a softball again. And I just wanted to ask if you would be willing to expand on what you meant there.
Yeah, I will. My freshman year of high school, I was told multiple times over the few years leading up to high school that I would never go to college. You're too small. You're never going to be strong enough. And I let it get to me very badly, so I hung my cleats up for good, I want to say 4 to 6 months. I was still playing slow pitch in high school just because I had started and couldn't just leave. So I was playing slow pitch still. A few of my school ball teammates asked me if I would go pick up with them one weekend, and I told them I wasn't sure, and I'd let them know by Thursday or Friday. So I go and pick up with them. I meet Brandon. I would go hit with one of my school ball teammates just so she didn't have to go by herself, and it was at the building that he owns and coaches at. But he picked up with him a few more times after that. He offered me a spot on his travel ball team, and I took it. They left to go to South Carolina the next week, and I didn't really think I'd ever play softball again, if I'm not going to lie. So having Brandon giving me another opportunity, and Brandon didn't push, like when I first started back, he didn't push me too hard. He didn't scream at me, which I was expecting to get screamed at. So, I mean it's fine, but but he wasn't like some of the coaches I've had in the past, which didn't really see me going anywhere, even in life. So being able to have that, like have him in my life and walk in when he did, was very, very thankful for it. And I do think that was part of God's path that he wrote out for me throughout my years. So.
It's incredible what having the right coach, someone who believes in you, will do. And that we're glad that you were able to come here to SU. It's been, for me, it's been a joy to know you and a lot of fun to watch you.
Thank you.
And thank you again for sitting down and doing this show with me.
Oh, yeah.
No, I hope you enjoyed it, just a little bit.
I did.
That's good. We've got a lot of people watching on Facebook right now, and this will be posted back on YouTube later. Is there anybody else you'd like to shout out, you'd like to thank?
Definitely my family, for letting my little girl dream of playing college ball come true. My friends from all over. I have friends that couldn't be here for the majority of it, my softball career, but they got to be a part of it, and I'm very thankful for all of them, and just my coaches throughout the years. So.
It's a good sign off.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you one more time. We got to go to one more commercial break. We've got a second hour coming up, so we invite everybody to stay with that one. But go enjoy your shaved ice. Go enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you one more time.
Thank you.
Yeah. And to everybody watching, we'll be back again for hour number 2 at Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop at 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway here in Bethany. It's movie night tonight, and we'll talk more about that on a coming segment. Stay tuned.